Good morning. I hope this finds you good and well. This is your daily spiritual guidance message for Monday, the 27th of October. I hope you're doing well. This is a collective message, so take what resonates and leave the rest. It's not personal, so not everything's going to resonate with it. So do use your intuition and don't try and make anything fit if it doesn't sound right. So let's see, what does the collective energy need to know today, please? What do we need to know this Monday morning? Please and thank you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Straight out the gate. We're throwing them out. Let's see. Love, beautiful, clarity. Okay, we're getting clear on something. Life purpose and trust. So, is there a relationship or something here that sort of like you were a bit stuck in your head about and wondering, like, is this right for me? Is this the way forward for me? New beginnings, beautiful, and you're like kind of going like, I don't know if this is answers. I don't know if this is right for me. It's wrong for me. Maybe there was a relationship you were in and you thought it was the way forward, and you've now discovered you got the answers and discovered that it's not been right all along. Life purpose is here, so there's something that has taken place here that's putting you on your path of where you're meant to be and where you're meant to go. Trust the process. Trust is here and new beginnings. So all really positive cards for this Monday morning, which is great to see. So let's see, what do we need to know here? Eight of Pentacles. So something you've been working on here. Six of Wands. I feel this is a lot of inner work that you've been doing on yourself too. So if this is a relationship that ended and you thought it was like a divine connection, you thought it was your one or whatever, and you sort of got the clarity that it wasn't, and you learnt things from this. You've been healing and working on yourself here. And it's like those people around you, friends and family and stuff like that, they're seeing the change in you. They've seen that you've changed. You're not the same person anymore. It's like this relationship changed you here. Knight of Wands. So where before you might have been like not completely unsettled, but you might have been in the mind frame of like, I don't really know what I want. And you've kind of maybe dipped in and out of different things. And then it's like nothing has ever really stuck here. Eight of Wands. Nothing really stuck. But now, like, you found something. I feel there's something here that you've discovered about yourself or you've developed here. Two of Cups. King of Wands. There's definitely healing work has taken place here or is taking place. Take it as it resonates to you. But it's like you've learnt things about yourself or you've started to see a bigger picture here on what your path is here, where you're meant to be, where you're meant to go here. Knight of Pentacles. A slow process. It's been a slow process here, but the King of Wands here kind of gives me this, there's a creative Queen of Pentacles. There's something creative here. Whatever this process has been that you've gone through here, it has awoken something in you and it's given you an idea here of like something you can do. Two of Pentacles. So a lot of earth energy here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo might be significant. But it's almost like this is like the way forward to help with your stability here. So it's like I don't know if this sort of previous relationship or something like that, it was like in some way it made sense to you because not only was there like you had love for this person or whatever, but there was a stability there or there was something Hierophant. They were pretty secure in their material world, if you like. And it was like then that offered that to you. And it's like, but something has never, something has constantly not been clicking for you here. But there's some truths has come out about this relationship. And I wanna say I feel it's been like a fake soulmate twin flame relationship here. Three of Cups. It's like you discovered it wasn't the real deal here and you walked away from it. So I don't know whether you've gone away here and there has been with that relationship there's a little bit of codependency. You know, that you knew that person was secure, so therefore you knew you were going to be looked after and that sort of thing. And it's like, that's that was something you had to learn here. That's something you had to realize about yourself. And it's like, you have the ability to fend for yourself, to care for yourself, because the Queen of Pentacles is here. So you're more than capable. And this is like driven you in a new direction here. Seven of Wands. There's something here you've had to cut out too. So I don't know if there's like a friendship group or people. Ace of Swords. Or people around you that sort of like are negative. There's certainly this sort of um mindset of, I'm not listening to the naysayers anymore. I'm only gonna listen to the positives. I'm not gonna listen to the people who say to me, oh, you can't do that. The Lovers. I'm only gonna listen to those who actually want to support me here. Whatever adjustment you have done here, you've done it in a big way. Like it's like, when I said at the start how, you've worked on yourself and people around you see it, they really see it. I mean, it's like that old person doesn't exist anymore. Page of Swords. Like they see it. But it's like maybe before it was like you were investing everything into this relationship, your whole self, everything, completely devoted to this person, and you weren't getting that back. And now you're like putting this love into yourself. You've learned to love yourself, see your own worth here. Maybe this person in the past was more wealthy, had more material stuff, and that made you feel a little bit inferior because they were the ones who kind of had everything. Six of Swords. But you had everything all along. You just didn't unlock it, but you've unlocked it now and you're moving forward with it here. There's something this leaving this relationship and doing the healing work, there's something here has unlocked something in you. Five of Pentacles. I do feel there was a codependency with this relationship. I do feel you felt this person safe in the sense of like security wise, materialistically, you felt safe. The Devil. Eight of Cups, yeah, but something you had to work on. It's a trait that you've had to work on there and say, no, actually, I don't need to look for security outside. I have it within me here, strength. So whatever healing work you have been doing here, that's something that has really been highlighted for you. What's this? Four Cups. So taking that time out to really look at things here. Whoa, hold on a wee tick. Okay, so the Queen of Wands, or Queen of Cups, sorry, went flying there. So it's like, I kind of get what that is. Like, once you had this realization, you were out the door and you were gone, Tower. Like, it kind of, something hit you here like a light, like lightning, like a light bolt. It just hit you and you went, what am I doing here? Like, what am I doing? Whether it was how this person was treating you, or whether it was your own realization that the only reason you were really hanging around here was because this person was kind of stable. Page of Cups, Ten of Wands, Three of Swords, and the King of Cups. Yeah, I feel you thought this person was your counterpart here, and you just thought everything. Maybe it's like maybe it's like following like family, seeing what your mother done, seeing what your grandmother done. They kind of went for the stable guy or something here. And it was like you were following suit in some sort of way, unconsciously, not aware that you were doing it. And all of a sudden you had this wake up moment going, oh my God, like I'm following here. There's a pattern here in my family of the type of men we go for. And it's like this isn't right. No, this is not. And this may be your, because life purpose is here, this may be your calling to break that cycle. Maybe it's like the women in your family have always felt that they need to be attached to a masculine for security. And it's just been a natural draw for you that that's the road you've went to, and there has been somebody really stable here, but you're like, that's not, this isn't right. I can do all those things for myself. I don't need an external party here. Magician. I feel this King of Cups heartbroken here, so I mean, they really, they felt Four of Pentacles. They had love for you too here, but I think you've like sort of said to him, look, I want to be able to do things on my own here. I want to be able to develop my own skills here. Ten of Swords, King of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. And the Empress is under that. And then the Eight of Swords. I think you felt trapped for a while here. There's something about like breaking free and getting the answer for something. I do feel this is something like something in the female line that unconsciously we have done what every other female in our line has done, and we've went for the kind of like the stable guy, the guy who has, is really smart with money. He's good at budget and stuff. You know that you're going to be secure there, and it's like, I don't want to say it as harshly as like settling, but it's like you're able to do those things for yourself. That's not the reason to be looking for a partner. And I don't know, maybe there's been a little bit of like a growing up kind of stage that had to happen here. And you may have been with this person for quite a long time. Take it as it resonates. And you've kind of like gone through a growing process to the point now that you're like, do you know what? I need to start doing this for myself here. And sort of looking at it going, this is not the reason. I entered this relationship for the wrong reasons. I didn't enter it for, I didn't enter it for the right reason. It wasn't completely love. Yes, at the time, I was like, this person's for me. Because I do feel you felt that. But there's some realization you've had here. It's like, this isn't right here. Let's get one of these, please. Can we get an oracle card for this, please? Let's get an oracle card, please, and thank you. Oracle card, please. Woo. This daily spiritual guidance message for Monday. Let's get one of these. There we go. Two. We've got two. What have we got? Meant to be is moon cold, and then we have avoid drama, moon madness. I'm gonna read this. Avoid drama. I feel that that's something that you've been sticking in this for a while because you've wanted to avoid it, and maybe that's the people you've cut out. The people who've been like, "What are you doing? Like, why are you leaving this person? Like, are you insane?" And maybe it's family members, other females going like, "What are you doing? Like, what are you doing here?" And they haven't got this lightning bolt. They haven't got the realization of, hold on here. Like, we all go for the same type of person. And it's not that there's anything wrong with that person, but it's like we're not entering the relationships for the right reasons. 74. And these people are all like, what are you doing here? Why would you be walking away from this person? Because maybe this masculine too has some sort of like, not a codependency, but they want like they like that kind of structure in a way. They like to know they're the provider. They like to know, I don't know, maybe a level here that this masculine likes to know that you're dependent on him. Maybe they feel they have a little bit of control. Let's see. It's too easy for you to get wrapped up in dramas right now, even to feel a little like it's all too much. What you're dealing with is noise. Don't fall for it and don't believe everything people tell you. It's time for you to take a step back from everything that is swirling around you. Being overly involved is an easy trap. The more you wade in and get entangled now, the more unnecessarily intense the whole situation is going to become. Consider the possibility that you're not quite thinking straight at the moment. Maybe you need to quell your emotions so that they don't lead you astray. Taking a back seat will help. Gentle breathing exercises will help you get back into alignment, and the better and sorry, all the better to deal with the questions you're asking the cards about. Exhale and let events unfold in their own time. It could be that everyone in the situation you're asking about is feeling too much pressure, detached from drama, which can end up hampering everything. BREATHE out. Your energy field will thank you. Additional meanings of this card. There's too much drama in the air to think straight. Someone is being overly prerogative. Don't stress, it won't change anything. Backing down or off is sometimes your best play. You need to trust that the situation will be fine. I feel here that it's these people around you, and I do feel it's like a feminine group of friends, feminine family members here. You take it as it resonates to you. They're like going on to your case of like, what are you doing? Why are you ending stuff with this person? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, you're gonna be on your own, and you're not gonna have anybody, and like, what are you gonna do for this, and what are you gonna do for that? And there's a lot of like chatter. It's like trying to get you to change your mind here, but you know you're on the right path. So I feel you have disengaged here. The Seven of Wands is here, so you've put boundaries in place with these people. So that's really good. You've a clear mindset here of where you're wanting to go in. I think there's people around you here just don't understand where you're going. They don't need to understand where you're going. As long as you see where you're going, that's all that matters here. If you resonate with this, I'm going to take it to extended and we're going to take a look and see what we don't see coming, any blockages. We'll see what the outcome looks like and we'll get some angelic advice. So if you want to come along, the link will be below and I'll see you over there.